The Galactic Council had always found humans peculiar. Among the thousands of species that comprise the interstellar community, humans were uniquely contradictory, simultaneously fragile yet resilient, primitive yet innovative, peaceful yet terrifyingly prepared for violence. "Please don't make us mad," the human representatives would say during negotiations, a phrase that became something of a running joke in diplomatic circles. The tall, blue-skinned Aliveri delegates would mimic it at dinner parties, their four eyes blinking in amusement. The crystalline merit would refract light through their bodies in patterns that represented laughter whenever humans issued the warning. After all, Earth was a backwater planet from a forgotten arm of the galaxy. Humans had only achieved faster-than-light travel a mere century ago, while most Council species had been traversing the stars for millennia. Captain Tom Reed of the Human Alliance vessel Perseverance understood the mockery. He'd seen it firsthand at embassies and outposts across the galaxy. "They think we're cute," he told his first officer, Lisa Ortega, as they'd patrolled the border of human space. "Like we're children making empty threats." "They'll learn," Ortega replied, her expression serious. "Everyone does eventually." Neither of them knew how prophetic those words would be. The invasion came without warning. A species previously unknown to the Council, the Voidborn, emerged from the dark space between galaxies. Their ships were massive, planet-sized constructs of impossible geometry that seemed to bend reality around them. The Aliveri homeworld fell first, their advanced defense systems rendered useless against weapons that operated on principles beyond their understanding. The Merit Crystal Collective was shattered next, their ancient civilization reduced to glittering dust in mere days. Within weeks, half the Council races faced extinction. The rest scrambled to form a defense, but their disparate technologies and tactics proved ineffective against the onslaught. In desperation, the Council turned to humanity. "We need your help," the Grand Arbiter of the remaining Council members told the human delegation, his pride abandoned in the face of extinction. "Your species has a particular talent for warfare that we now recognize we lack." Admiral James Wilson, the senior human representative, nodded solemnly. "We warned you not to make us mad." "But we didn't," the Arbiter began. "Not you," Wilson clarified. "Them." He pointed to the holographic display showing the Voidborn Armada advancing inexorably toward the next system. "They've made us very, very mad." Within days, humanity mobilized. The Council had always wondered why humans maintained such a massive military despite centuries of peace on their homeworld. Now they understood. Humans had never stopped preparing for the worst. From hidden shipyards across Earth's solar system emerged vessels of war that had never been registered with the Council. From underground bunkers came weapons that defied the non-proliferation treaties humanity had supposedly signed. The first counterattack caught the Voidborn by surprise. Human ships, smaller but devastatingly quick, swarmed the giant Voidborn vessels, while Council races had focused on elegant shields and precise energy weapons. Humans had perfected the art of overwhelming force. They deployed weapons banned by Council law, antimatter warheads, gravitational disruptors, and nanite swarms that devoured enemy ships from within. "My God," whispered a Tellurian observer as he watched the battle unfold. "They've been holding back this entire time." The Voidborn, facing resistance for the first time, adjusted their strategy. They attacked Earth directly, hoping to eliminate the unexpected threat. It was their fatal mistake. Earth's defenses made their orbital platforms seem like toys. The planet's surface, which had appeared peaceful and largely undeveloped in official records, transformed. Massive weapon systems emerged from beneath oceans and mountains. The moon, thought to be nothing more than a scientific outpost, revealed itself as a fortress bristling with weaponry. But more terrifying than humanity's hidden arsenal was their response to threat. Council species fought for honor or territory or resources. Humans fought for vengeance. "We tried to be nice," President Maya Daniels addressed the emergency council session as footage of the counteroffensive played behind her. "We tried to play by your rules, but they came to our home. They threatened our children." The Voidborn fleet above Earth was annihilated within hours. Human vessels pursued the retreating invaders relentlessly, showing none of the mercy or restraint that had characterized their previous diplomatic engagements. When the dust settled 3 months later, the void-born threat had been eliminated entirely. Humanity stood as the saviors of the galaxy, but the Council species now viewed them with new eyes, not with mockery, but with fear. In the rebuilt Council chambers, Admiral Wilson addressed the assembled representatives. For centuries, Earth was a battlefield. We fought each other constantly, perfecting the art of destruction. When we finally achieved peace, we didn't disarm. We just pointed our weapons outward, just in case. He paused, looking around the room. We joined your council hoping never to use what we had created. We begged you to understand what we were capable of if provoked. The council representatives remained silent, the phrase they had once mocked now ringing in their ears with terrible clarity. Remember this lesson, Wilson continued. When humans say, "Please don't make us mad," it's not a threat, it's a desperate warning. As he stepped away from the podium, a new era of galactic politics began, one where humanity's place was secured not by their diplomacy, but by the terrifying realization of what slept beneath their peaceful exterior. The universe had learned its lesson, though some would argue it had come too late.